put on a fishing jig skirt. When you are starting or learning how to fish, you should consider the baits you can use aside from worms. There are several types of baits that you can use, and one of them is the jig skirt. Jig skirts are drop baits used to lure fish. A jig skirt practically comprises strips made of rubber or metal foils clutched together by a rubber band. Jig skirts are said to be effective in catching big fishes such as the king mackerel. Here is how you can put on a fishing jig skirt. Clean the jig. If you are using an old rod and have used several jigs before, make sure you remove the remains of the old skirt or other types of jigs that you have used. Remove the old material along with the rubber retaining band. If you are using a new rod, the skirt will be tied on the tag end of your fishing line. Grab the band. Hold the rubber retaining band of the new jig skirt. There may be strips that are attached to the band and extend in one direction, or they may be just passing through the band. Hook the jig skirt. Slide the jig skirt at the top point of the hook until it is in place just beneath the jig and past the barb. Be careful when sliding the skirt past the hook and barb, as these areas are usually sharp. Make sure the strips are not tangled or intertwined. Make small adjustments. Adjust the jig skirt around and up the bend and shaft of the hook until it is secured. Slide the rubber retaining band above the body of the jig. Place the skirt in a position so that the retaining band and skirt are against the top of the lure. Consider tying the skirt. Some people experienced in fishing not only use the band when putting on skirt jigs. The use of ties is also common. Some people even prefer ties to bands. In this case, you may use some strips of the skirt for tying. You can cut 2 to 3 strips of the skirt material. Cut an end off each piece, and wrap a small craft wire around 2 or 3 times loose. Place the hook through and make adjustments so that the material is even and tight with the wire. Once it's tight, cut the wire with about 1/4 inch excess and place it towards the back. You may also not use wires, but make sure you tie the strands tightly. Tie the skirt after using the band. You may also use both the band and tie if you want. The bonus that the hand tie brings is that it prevents the bands to rot easier. It extends the use of the skirt. Feel free to ask for help from the local seller because they are experienced with such things, and most of the time, they are very much willing to help. If you are a novice, there is no need to be worried. Follow the instructions above and you'll have your jig skirt in place in no time.